For over a century, the global economy relied on the extreme complexity of the internal combustion engine. While electric cars existed in the early 1900s, they were eventually abandoned as slow, impractical novelties that couldn't compete with the range of gasoline. By the year 2000, the automotive industry reached a firm consensus. Electric vehicles were a failed experiment that posed no threat to the established order. Tesla emerged in this quiet period, attempting to build a high-performance, battery-powered vehicle that consumers would actually desire. The absolute confidence of the major manufacturers created a massive blind spot, leaving them vulnerable to a sudden shift in technology. Attempting to launch a car company in Silicon Valley was incredibly expensive, and Tesla spent its early years on the brink of bankruptcy. The company's trajectory changed when Elon Musk became the public face of the brand, using his profile to attract capital and intense media scrutiny. To fight the perception that electric cars were just glorified golf carts, Tesla released the Roadster in 2008. Traditional manufacturers viewed it as a niche toy for the wealthy, but the Roadster achieved its goal of proving that a battery-powered car could be incredibly cinematic and fast. The sports car validated the lithium-ion technology, shifting the global conversation from impossible to improbable. Tesla then moved toward the luxury sedan market with the Model S, designed to compete directly with the world's most popular premium vehicles. The Model S demonstrated that an electric vehicle could finally function as a primary family car, with a range that rivaled a traditional tank of gas. Even with a better car, Tesla had to address range anxiety, the fear that drivers would be stranded without a way to recharge. This map shows how Tesla independently built a nationwide supercharger network, creating the first reliable long-distance infrastructure for electric travel. The Model S served as a warning to the industry. It showed consumers were ready to abandon gasoline if the technology was superior. During the production hell of the mass-market Model 3, Tesla finally learned how to manufacture hundreds of thousands of vehicles every year. As the Model 3 flooded the streets, investors noticed a massive shift. This graph shows Tesla's valuation skyrocketing, while giants like Ford and GM remained flat. At this intersection, Tesla's market value eclipsed its largest competitors combined, despite them selling millions more cars. This financial pressure reached the boardrooms of the established manufacturers, who realized they were losing the favor of the public markets. They scrapped long-term gasoline plans, committed billions to electric development, just to keep their companies relevant. Tesla utilized its high stock price to force a global transition, proving that the market now values future technology over historical scale. Tesla now functions as an integrated energy company, managing a massive network of power storage, charging, and software. To protect their lead, Tesla focused on the battery supply chain, securing the raw materials and manufacturing capacity needed to outpace the rest of the world. They treated the car as a computer, using over-the-air software updates to improve performance and safety long after the vehicle left the factory. This entire ecosystem now dictates how the rest of the automotive world designs, builds, and sells its cars. Tesla's legacy is the evidence that even the most established leaders can be forced to reinvent themselves when faced with relentless technological change.